What's up, guys? Wade Willis here to break down episode 11 of Higurashi Sotsu. Another really good episode. In my opinion, not as good as the previous episode. The last one really had a lot more bombshells and stuff. This was kind of just answering kind of questions or filling in kind of blanks that we had. There were a few bombshells that I thought were kind of interesting and maybe discredited some theories. But all in all, it was kind of just an answers giving us kind of information that is like, huh, that's how they did it type of thing. So yeah, I'm going to kind of break down and review some of the episode and some of the important parts. And then I'm going to go into some theories and some theories that seem like they don't exist anymore. And yeah, guys, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel for tons of When They Cry content. Oh, and I am doing a live reaction to Death Parade, and the next show I'm doing after that is Made in Abyss. And those of you that were following my Madoka Magica reaction series, I am finishing that within the next week with the Rebellion movie. So, and I have kind of an interesting comedy skit video for Higurashi Sotsu that will be out in the next week for sure. I'm going to be trying to film it this weekend. Just a funny idea I had, and hopefully you guys find it entertaining and get my humor in it. But yeah, this episode, there were two moments that actually made me laugh out loud. They weren't even like supposed to be funny, but I guess I'm just so engulfed into the When They Cry universe that there's some like parts that just are funny to me. And the first part was when Satoko was like, I think she's like, oh me, oh my, like when she has all this blood over her, like, oh, like heavens to Betsy, I can't believe I need a shower, and it was just so ridiculous. Like the way she said it was so funny to me, and I don't think it was supposed to be funny, but it's one of the funniest parts in Higurashi to me. Like, there's some funny stuff in Higurashi, but that was one moment that I found hilarious that it probably wasn't supposed to be. And then number two was Rika's cotton drifting dance. I could not believe we got another like 2 minutes of that damn dance. And now it's to the point where I'm not even like annoyed. I find it kind of hilarious. So I guess like it's like a meme at this point. I'm just like this time when it came on, I was like felt like Michael in The Office when he's like, "Oh God, no!" Like so. Yeah, I was just I can't believe they're still doing it. We're probably going to get a few more just to really disembowel us and really piss us off. But now, yeah, I'm not even annoyed about it. I think it's hilarious now. So for me, really, probably my favorite part of the episode and the way they told the story is, so obviously in the questions arc we had that situation that didn't happen where Teppei goes and attacks Keiichi, and then Keiichi defends himself, kills Teppei, but Keiichi like passes out or whatever. And Satoko was like watching, and obviously last episode we saw Satoko go like beast mode with the bat, even put like dents in the bat from uh, killing Teppei. So we knew the situation that we saw in the questions arc was not gonna freaking happen. And I was kind of curious of how they were going to address that. And I absolutely love the way they did it with the story that she told Oishi is the one that we saw. So I thought that was so well done. It was able to give us kind of the twist and us to be like, what the hell's going on? And really was just the unreliable narrator of Satoko this time who told Oishi that story that was completely false. And then we start to see why Oishi like went on a rampage and went straight for Rika. I mean, if you have common sense, you were going to kind of understand that she was going to blame the curse was going to be blamed on Rika because he beeline for Rika to kill her. So I mean, we kind of knew that was going to happen, and I like the way it was shown. I thought they did a really good job in the storytelling, and I mean, as always, the voice actors in this are so good. I feel like Stoko's voice actor is really able to shine in this role now. Before, yes, there's somewhat of a range of her being like funny and playful, and then having the despair. But going between the funny, playful, the despair, the fake crying, and then just being malicious and evil and sadistic. So, like, it is so impressive, and I love the way that they're showing all of that. And I got to give my hats off to Satoko's voice actor. Something that I thought was kind of interesting was that um, Reina like witnessed Satoko do the kill shot on Rika and then kill herself. As we know of right now, Reina is not a looper. I would not, it would be kind of crazy if she ended up being there was a third looper or something who like is able to remember things. But I feel like them putting in Reina witnessing that, I and this is because I like Reina a lot too, but I'm hoping that she has like a bigger role to play, perhaps. Um, Maybe in the end of the season, if not in the next season, because I do believe now, with how they just did this last episode. I mean, and they're setting it up. There's no way they're ending this season in 4 episodes, or the Higurashi as a whole. I cannot see them ending it in 4 episodes. But I thought the Reina witnessing it and not being killed could be important. Now, could just be something left to kind of make us feel uneasy about everything. Um, but I just feel like it might she might have a role to play. And then finally, seeing that Ayo was kind of trying to watch Hanyu and see what Hanyu's move was going to be, where we see Hanyu kind of like praying, hoping for the best. And that kind of to me showed me that Aoa is uh, not one and the same with Hanyu, since she was trying to like see what Hanyu was going to do. I know some people will go into random quotes from Hanyu and stuff and how there's similarities with other people, and like I get it. At this point, I kind of feel like those quotes and the weird speech pattern was kind of a probably a red herring for us to be suspicious of Hanyu, and it was just done to kind of throw us off of the scent. There, AUS could have some weird control over her in a way, not like by possession or anything like that, but maybe there's some weird thing going on with that, that we will find out. But now I'm getting into the theories portion. My opinion, I feel like we are going to see in the next episode, or like pretty soon, Hanyu leave the shard for Rika, and I think that will piss off Aoa. And if we look in the opening, we see like Hanyu all bloodied and tattered. I have a feeling Aoa is just gonna beat her ass, to be honest, for and torture her and try to figure out how the hell she got that shard. There's gonna be a lot of stuff that goes on because I mean that shard um, actually puts Aoa at risk, I believe. So, and the fact that it's only one piece of it is also, if I was AU, I would be alarmed that there's a piece of this that went into the like human world. The rest of it can kill me, perhaps. So I don't know. That's just something that I feel like could be very alarming to her, and why we see Hanyu all bloodied and battered in the opening. Now, the new arc is called God Entertaining, and for me, I feel like they're not going to have a 1 episode arc or even like a 2 episode arc. Maybe they will, but to me, that is saying that we may just be getting a lot of stuff in the fragment world, and seeing how Sutoko was kind of being the puppet master for those other people who killed Rika. If they do it that way, obviously they're not ending the whole series in 4 episodes. That's kind of impossible, especially since there are, I believe, yeah, it's 5 people that well, 4 people that are injected with the syndrome, and then obviously Satoko acts like she's injected with the syndrome, and I think she is just crazy and pretending like she had it by scratching her neck to make Rika think that. It's going to be really hard to cover that in an interesting way, and since it's called the God Entertaining arc, I feel like we're going to see how like pleased Ayua is, and I could kind of see like 1 or 2 of those Rika torturing things per episode. I could be wrong though. Maybe they'll do them all in the next episode, and they just said the arc thing to throw us off the scent. We never know. But I'm kind of seeing that they're going to maybe do some more development into the fragment world, see more stuff into Hanyu, all at the same time while we're seeing this stuff. Probably see some stuff too with Satoko, maybe having an inner struggle with herself again. Maybe see some kind of, I guess, weaknesses of Ayua at some point too, because she is virtually unstoppable at this point. And I guess her one weakness is boredom. So maybe we get in this is the God Entertaining arc, and the final one will be the God Boredom arc where she gets really pissed. But you never know. But yeah, overall, I was very impressed with the episode. I thought it was well done. I kind of knew there weren't going to be too many twists. I thought the Hanyu kind of reveal at the end, I thought that was really significant, and that could kind of flip things on its head a bit. And yeah, now we're going to start getting into seeing how Satoko goes through this process and is literally just destroying Rika over and over again with injecting people and kind of basically telling them that Rika is the mastermind behind all these problems. I will be content if they like just have this as an answers section and we see all the stuff that happened and maybe learn more about the fragment world. I'd be fine with that if we got a new season. Um, but yeah, I wouldn't be like. I kind of want to get to new stuff that we haven't seen happen yet, is my opinion. So I hope we get to that at some point in this season, but it's looking like that's possibly not going to happen. Um, which I'm not going to be angry about, but I would just prefer seeing things that we don't already know that happen and kind of having more um, original story going forward. But if they tell it this way, and that means we're going to get another like 15 episodes to actually like end the show or end Higurashi, or maybe have some spin-off thing, I'm fine with it. I would just having a whole season where we don't have anything like kind of new going forward, not the biggest fan of, although I would give this season a good grade because everything was written so well in my opinion. So I'm not trying to bash on it, but it's just me personally. I like stuff that I don't know is going to happen going forward. That would be like really positive for me because I think that's where Higurashi really shines. But yeah, I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts on that. So let me know in the comments below. And yeah, guys, thanks for watching.